Dear class of 2021, as I sit here in statistics class, wondering who will take my seat next year, I realize that whoever it will be has come to the right place. This course will be one of your best classes, so take a moment and relax. You finally made it through 2020. Dear class of 2020, we started with the wildfires in Australia. We all made plans to donate, and we did. The World Health Organization announced Corona, and Trump was impeached. Kobe Bryant died. His daughter, and 7 others did too. Weinstein was finally convicted and sent to jail. Every day, going to school, we would wait anxiously for our state to announce a lockdown. And finally, it did. Tears of joy were soon drowned by tears of sorrow when my grandfather died from the virus and yours did too. For a moment, let us remember all we have lost in every country of the world. We were appalled by the news of Uyghurs in China, but it hit home larger than we had expected because now we had to contend with our own country's plight of police brutality. Breonna Taylor, a 26-year-old black woman, George Floyd, a 46-year-old black man pinned at the neck and killed by police. Rayshard Brooks, a 27-year-old black man shot and killed by police.
Get him!
Walter Wallace, a 27-year-old black man shot and killed by police. They showed us the flag, but on it were thousands of holes from bullets that once killed a black person. So we protested in the midst of a fucking pandemic because a virus kills indiscriminately, which showed us that no man is better or less vulnerable than the next. Millions of people all over the world protested. They danced, and they sang, and they kneeled, and they cried in unity. Graduation came along. In the least conventional way. But it was okay, because I was forced to reflect back on my childhood, growing up, naive, not worrying about money, but now I am unemployed. Not knowing where to go, so I go to the supermarket, but everything is empty, and how am I supposed to feed my family when I can't even feed myself? For a change, I cut my hair to make myself feel better, and I forget for a moment that he is in the house. Increase in domestic violence since Corona has gone up. In Spain, 20%, France 30%, Latin America 94%, China 300%. In the US alone, those of us with anxiety and depression are 31%. Those of us who have either started or increased drug abuse is 13%. Those of us who seriously considered suicide was 11%. We look back on the news from the way beginning, how easy it is to forget the horrors that span such a short time interval. Things we once deemed as the greatest tragedy are now comparatively scaled down amid the monstrous threat of COVID. Then came Election Day, and I knocked on 300 doors begging for people to get out and vote. And when Biden won, for a split second, it felt like the world's problems had come to an end. I looked up and I smiled. Although we cannot forget the more than 1 million people dead on the right-hand corner of your screen, we need to keep our heads up and continue to fight. Science is real, so wear a mask. Racism is real, so root it out. We need to stop hoping, start doing. We must recognize our actions for the consequences they have and look after humanity as if your flesh and my blood are one entity.